Hey Dabblers, welcome to Trivia for your Season 6 Dabbler in a Box. We're here to bring you the trivia from Trivia Mafia. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Lindsey Kimball.
We are the Kimball sisters. And let's get into our trivia. All right, we're here with round number 1 of your trivia. It is O trivia time. So we got 5 O questions to get you in the mood for St. Patty's Day. So all of your answers for this round are going to have an O apostrophe.
Oh boy.
Just like that. And question number 1 of round number 1. What beer's marketing slogan is "Go Ahead"?
Question number 2. What fictional news reporter known in the early 90s for her yellow jumpsuit was later played by Sarah Michelle Gellar and Megan Fox?
Question number 3. On Star Trek The Next Generation, the crew of the Enterprise contained one Irishman played by actor Colm Meaney. What was that transporter chief's last name?
All right, it's time for question number 4. The Irish Times recently announced the 50 greatest Irish actors of all time. Number 1 was an actor whose films include Miracle on 34th Street, How Green Was My Valley, and The Parent Trap. What is her name? Remember, these are O apostrophes.
And our last question for round number 1. What family consistently torments Adam Sandler's character in the 1995 movie Billy Madison?
You should think about it. Take a second.
All right, it's time for round number 2. This is all about Lucky Charms. So for those folks that still eat their kids' cereal in the morning, this is your time to shine. All of these questions are going to be about the marshmallow shapes from Lucky Charms, so we're going to keep this Irish theme going. Question 1 of round number 2, Lucky Charms. The ancient Romans called this a hippo sandal.
Question number 2 of round number 2. Saturn's moon Titan is likely the only other place in the solar system other than Earth where you can see one of these.
All right, question number 3 of round number 2. What 1956 short film by the French director Albert Lamarice won the Best Screenplay Oscar despite having almost no dialogue?
And question number 4 of our trivia here. It has a tail and is in the process of changing its suffix from oid to ite.
All right, question number 5 of round number 2. Remember, these are all marshmallows in Lucky Charms. All right, what song was first a hit with Mel Torme in 1949, and then Elvis Presley in 1956, and then again with the Marcells, the doo-wop group, in 1961?
You should think about it. Take a second.
And time for round number 3 of your trivia dabblers. So we've got a box of questions for you. The next 5 questions are all about some of the beers in your dabbler box. Question number 1 of round number 3. Your dabbler box comes with Sweet Child of Mine by Fulton Brewery. Axl Rose wrote the lyrics to Sweet Child of Mine about his girlfriend Erin. Erin's dad Don and Uncle Phil were among the first people inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986. What is Erin's last name?
Time for question number 2. From Badger Hill, we've got a blackberry kettle sour called F5. That's also the highest rating on the Fujita scale, a system designed in 1971 to measure what?
Question number 3. Finnegan's Brew Co. has contributed Dead Irish Poet Extra Stout. You might be drinking that. But tell me what Irish poet who died in 1939 wrote The Second Coming in 1919, which includes the famous line, "Things fall apart, the center cannot hold."
Question number 4. For more brewing, we've got Best Kept Secret, which features Vic Secret hops. Victoria's Secret was founded in 1982. Who is the Victoria that is referenced in the lingerie brand's name?
And question number 5. 8 Count is a collaboration between Lupulin Brewing Company and local boxer named Caleb Truax. So we've got a boxing question here for you. The current world heavyweight champion was named after a former heavyweight champion. What name do both of these men share?
You should think about it. Take a second.
All right, it's time for the answers to the trivia questions, which you've been waiting for. I know there's one question you're like, oh, what's the answer to that? It's bugging me, and I'll get you that answer. All right, for round number 1, the O trivia, everything was an O apostrophe answer. Question number 1, name the beer with the marketing slogan, go ahead. That is O'Doul's. Is anyone drinking that one right now? Good. Okay, number 2, that fictional news reporter is April O'Neil. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans anywhere? You? Okay.
Definitely.
All right. And then number 3, the transporter chief's last name was O'Brien. And then number 4, the actress is Maureen O'Hara. And then number 5, O'Doyle rules is the answer to that. O'Doyle. Did I do that right?
And your answers for round number 2, that was all those Lucky Charms marshmallows. Number 1, the hippo sandal is a horseshoe. Number 2, what you can find potentially on Saturn's Titan here on Earth would be a rainbow. Number 3, that short film is the red balloon. Answer for number 4, it, that is an oid or an ite, is the shooting star or the falling star or the meteor. And number 5, the song that was a hit song for 3 different people, 3 different years, that is the Blue Moon or Blue Moon there for question number 5.
All right, time for the answers from round number 3. These are all about the beers that are in your Dabbler box. So number 1, Erin's last name was Everly. The Everly brothers were related to her. Number 2, F5. That is on the Fujita scale, which measures tornado intensity. You don't want an F5. You want like an F none.
No.
Actually, you don't want any at all, but F5 is the worst. Okay, and number 3, that dead Irish poet, it's not just a beer. It's W.B. Yeats. And number 4, Victoria's Secret is named after the Queen Victoria of England. All right, and question number 5, the name that both of the men share of the 2 boxers is Tyson. Tyson Fury was named after Mike Tyson.
Thanks for joining us, Dabblers. I hope you had a great time playing trivia with us. Maybe had some of that luck of the Irish. And happy St. Patrick's Day.
Sláinte!